Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mattie and Liamo, where we review class stuff and talk about how we love people and we hate some other people. Today we're going to be reviewing Maximum the Hormone's album Yoshu Fukushu, which I think I'm saying that right, but I don't speak Japanese, so I hope I'm saying that right. It
You
looks
are, yeah.
right.
That was perfect. It is perfect
Yeah.
pronunciation. Okay, well, Matty approached me with this album about, I would say, a month ago, maybe, and I had heard of the band mainly through Matty's, status updates on Facebook, and that was pretty much all I knew about them. That they were a band. Kind of a terrible name. Is there an explanation for that? Maximum the Hormone. It doesn't really flow. I assume it sounds better in Japanese.
No, it kind of just sounds the exact same when they say it.
Well,
As far as I know, it's just like a play on words and stuff. It's like the guitarist said it's a sex joke, but also apparently one of the words sounds like a term for barbecue and animal organs or something like that.
okay,
So,
right.
yeah, it's kind of just like a play on words, which they do a lot. So
It's like it's like they just took two awesome words and made a band name out of it. A maximum is a great word. Hormone is a great word. They're powerful words. It's like when you see a school bag that was clearly made in China, and it'll have, the word power across it, and then down the side, turbo.
Yeah.
Turbo is a great word. You see turbo on a lot of kids' things. Turbo. Most of this will be cut out. As this is the first time I've heard their music, a lot of the stuff on their album, it's hard to tell if they're messing or if they think that's actually a good sound.
Okay.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They're all good sounds. But I'm trying to think of a good example. There's a bit. I think it might actually be the first or second song, where it sounds like the guy is like, it sounds like some drunk out in the street. I don't know what the words are. It's like,
the chant vocals. No, I think that's a serious thing. See, they're just the kind of band that they mix a lot of different kind of genres
big
together.
time. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a song on the album, it's probably my favorite song on the album, called Alien, and it starts off like a very, 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 very heavy song. And there's like breakdowns where your man's doing death metal vocals and stuff like that. And then it goes into like a funk song in the middle where it's like slap bass and stuff, and then at the end it's like a pop song. But they're known for that type of sound. You know what I mean? They kind of like, they're known for doing like really, really heavy bits.
Yeah.
And going straight into like catchy pop vocals from the drummer. So it's kind of, for someone who who isn't a fan of them, when you hear that you're thinking, is this serious or is it a joke? But they are a very
that's the point I was trying to make. It's almost like Bohemian Rhapsody in a way. A couple of their songs are like that. As I was saying, it's hard to tell if it's done in a tongue-in-cheek. This is a joke. This is meant to be funny. Obviously, because I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what the lyrics are.
Yeah.
But it's hard to imagine somebody wanting to do. There's elements of death metal in there, and then all of a sudden you're getting this track that sounds like it's from a Studio Ghibli movie. Just really, really light female vocals, really kind of childlike melodies and what have you.
Yeah.
And it all sounds brilliant, but I just didn't know what tone it was being delivered in. Obviously, because I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, it's interesting that you bring up the lyrics, because a lot of the time their lyrics do not make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah, there was only one lyric I could make out, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's a song on there about a snail bomb. Snail bomb!
No, that's him saying sperm.
Oh, okay.
A lot of Japanese music, when they sing, they add bells to the end of the words. So sperm would be sperma.
Okay.
I don't know. That would be my favourite song on the album. It's a song called Cody No Sperm.
Yeah, it's catchy. Snail bomb.
Yeah, it's a very, very catchy. But like that's what you were talking about, like the differences, the different genres. Like that starts off as like a dance track almost,
yeah,
guitar and stuff, and then it goes into what you were just saying. But their lyrics sometimes they just don't make sense. Actually, this album is one of the first albums that the lyrics have a clear. Some lyrics have a clear message. Like one of the songs is about the Japanese government basically pissing the country away and stuff like that, and the nuclear disaster and all that stuff. So but as someone who's like their first time listening to the band, obviously you're not into this type of music, so I know you probably wouldn't listen to them again. But would you say that you enjoyed the album, or?
I did enjoy it, and I would listen to it again. I would definitely. I listened to it once, and I made a few notes while I was listening to it while I was working on something else, and it was just as I said, this was like a month ago. And then I found myself listening to it again with the intention of maybe making a few more notes. And I actually forgot to make any notes, and I was purely just listening to it.
But yeah, just a quick, I suppose I'll give you my kind of take on the album. I love it. Like, that goes without saying. It's not my favourite album by them. But that doesn't mean it's not an album. Like, I love the album, but it's not my favourite album. My favourite album would be the one they brought out before this, in 2007. Yeah, I was introduced to them by your lovely nephew, Anthony Kelly, if you want to stick a little picture up.
Nah.
So, yeah, he introduced me to them back in 2011. And the first song I heard was a song called Wiki Kayes, which I hate trying to say that because I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. But yeah, so he played that for me and I fell in love with him then. So I absolutely love this album. It's brilliant. My favourite song, see, it's hard to pick a favourite song because it depends. Like, but right now it's probably that one we were talking about, Coin of Sperm.
Yep.
Just because it sounds so romantic and catchy in parts, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think he's singing to a girl he loves, where really some of the lyrics are things like an Indian in my prostate, oh, 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 oh. The following relaxation of my sexual area, E, as long as one person reads your story. So, like, things like that. It's just, the lyrics are crazy.
Yeah.
Second dog is barking again.
Yeah, my neighbour's got a dog as well recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was at it this morning, and I was saying, if you start, there's going to be war. I swear to God. And then I'm sitting here waiting for you to come on, and then next of all I could hear them having a shower. And I was like, I think
the dog or your neighbours?
I don't know, somebody. But it was
Probably
like, these
not,
people no jobs to go to. Fucking, 9:30, 10 o'clock. He's doing still at home. Forms.
So yeah, I fucking love this album.
I know you like it a lot.
Yeah, I keep linking videos from the actually quick shout out, I suppose, to the Maximum the Hormone fan website from Facebook. I keep linking the videos. They put up some great live videos and stuff that are very hard to find. So
yeah,
yeah, I just keep linking them on Facebook, talking about how great the album is. If I had to rank like my top 3 songs, it would be Alien. Number 2 would be Benjo's Sandal Dance, which is basically Toilet Sandal Dance, and Coin of Sperm. Yeah, no, I really wanted to get you to listen to this because we did this with Trivium. That was actually our first video that we did. Being not a fan of them at all, I am still a huge fan of them, despite my feelings on that album. So I wanted to get your perspective on this. It's something very different to what I think.
Actually, I told you I had notes on this, and I told you I didn't say it in this video, but I told you before that I lost those notes.
Yes.
And that's why I was listening to the album again today to kind of refresh my memory and try and remember what I'd written. I mean, I've probably got half as much writing as I had originally. That just looks weird, doesn't it? It looks like I'm faking it. There's nothing on this page. No, there is. There's stuff there.
It's blank. It's blank.
It's not. There's names and stuff here. But one of the things I had thought of when I first listened to it, and this goes back to the whole thing about like the Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like all these different genres all in one little package. I pictured a room full of bands, and that's what this sounded like. And I had a list of bands, and this is the part of the video where I invariably hurt a lot of feelings and insult various fan bases. Metallica, obviously, right? There's Metallica influences in there. Well, we can't call them influences. Who knows what they were influenced by? But there's definitely little tastes of Metallica. A little bit of Led Zeppelin as well. Just, little drops of it here and there.
Could you give us an example, or?
Nah.
No. Okay. Great. So.
A few other bands here. I've got AKB48.
well, yeah, I suppose the girl singer does a lot of those
just that kind of really, when you're hearing somebody singing and you can tell they're smiling even though you can't see them.
Yes, yeah.
You know that feeling?
And she does always have a massive smile on her face
when
she's singing. Now that I think about it,
I mentioned Beastie Boys already. Late 90s Prodigy. There was a bit of that in there.
Yeah, I think so.
Some of these bands I wrote down last time and I just remembered them today, but not because I was listening to it, because I actually remembered them. And I don't know why I wrote them down. Smash Mouth I have written down here. I don't know if that's relevant. I don't know why I wrote that. McFly as well I have.
McFly? Okay, you've just pissed off the entire fan base with that comment.
I don't know. Maybe I was drinking.
Right now.
I have Pulp as well written down. I think I know why I wrote that.
Okay.
What's that song? Is it Disco 2000 or something like that? Are you not a big fan of Pulp, no?
No, not at all.
Forget I mentioned it. I think that's pretty much... Oh, I have Blur and Oasis written down here. And that's probably an insult to Maximum the Hormone fans, and it's probably an insult to Blur and Oasis fans. They don't like to hear those two bands mentioned in the one sentence anyway.
Yeah.
But you know what it was? And this might actually strike a chord with you. Those two bands are kind of well known for this back in the 90s maybe. And there was elements in this album. I can't think of Anthem. Anthem is the word that comes to mind. There's parts where it's not like a chant. Chant is the wrong word. It's like an anthem. It's like something you'd nearly hear at a football match.
Yeah.
It's catchy, and it sounds like a group of people singing it. And I can't phrase it any better than that, but there was a really strong Blur vibe of it.
Yeah.
The kind of song that makes everybody in the room knows it. Do you know what I mean? And everybody starts kind of bouncing on the dance floor like this.
Yeah.
Yes, this part of the song. It's anthemic. Is that anthemic? Anthemic?
Anthemic, yeah. Anthemic.
Yeah, that's the word about it.
And I actually, now that you say that, I think I haven't seen them live. I'm dying to actually go to one of their concerts. I'm hoping to try and see them this year, next year. And I know that there are parts in songs when they're playing live that people do, like they go extra crazy for a specific part.
Fucking lose their shit to it, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You go crazy for it. So yeah, I know what you mean. They are parts, and even the first song, when you were talking about the kind of, there's a part in that that's very anthemic, like everyone is singing together. It's very epic.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. I can see. Okay, so yeah. I'm not sure if I appreciate the McFly reference, you prick.
I have no idea where I wrote that down.
McFly.
I think I might have been trolling myself.
Probably, yeah.
Because I know I have a memory problem, so sometimes I write things down knowing that I'm going to forget it. And I can picture myself in the future reading it and saying, what the fuck?
So if you had to give it a rating out of 10, if you rate this album out of 10, what would your rating be?
8 fingers up.
8 out of 10?
Yeah.
So I actually wasn't I was expecting 5 and under, just because it's the type of music you're not really into. But I suppose you can recognise.
I'll tell you why it gets 8 fingers up, right?
Okay.
Although there's parts of songs that don't really do it for me, there's not one song on that album that I feel like getting up out of my chair and pressing the skip button. Very few albums I can say that about.
Nice one. Obviously, I'd give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think that goes without saying. I absolutely love it. There's not a song on the album that I think is poor. Every song on the album is very good, very catchy. So, yeah, it gets 10 out of 10 from me. It gets 2 thumbs up, and it also gets a swig of beer. Cheers.
And I'll flash back the dregs of me tea here.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this review. A topic that maybe not everyone is interested in, but if you're intrigued to what we're talking about, if you want to hear what Oasis, Blur, McFly, Metallica, Early Prodigy, and AKB48 sounds like, then I think you should go to YouTube, type in the band name, and see what you think. Thanks for watching. If you're into what we're doing, like, subscribe, all that class stuff that you do on YouTube. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Snail bomb. I'd be totally okay with the Muslims putting something up as well for when they're having some sort of celebration. I don't know if they hang things, hang up pictures, or I don't know what their decorations look like. They might like to hang a few rugs on the wall or something. That's fine. That's okay. I'll accept other religions, but I won't accept them putting my religion down. And I don't have any religion, so it's kind of hypocritical. But I'd stand by what I think. Yeah.
But since we're talking about the birth of prophets, apparently today is Muhammad's birthday.
Ah, Muhammad. Happy birthday, Muhammad.
Happy birthday, Mohan. Hope you had a good day.
Yeah.
Hope the cake was alright.
Hope you had a blast.
So I think that's where we should end this video.